Hi everyone, I'm going to keep this as short and sweet as possible because there were little bits of tidbits, but not really that much. So, as always, we had a full day of trial today. However, we only got to three witnesses. So, and actually only two new ones because Ashley Valier from last week was back on the witness stand to finish the cross. And I don't know if it's which okay, I have to put in perspective, maybe some of these people have never been in court before. However, this is day two for her being a witness. So you'd think you'd be slightly comfortable, right? Well, uh, they were asking her simple questions, and she did a lot of, and also, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt on this part of it because they did ask her a few questions. There's no way she could have known the answers because more than once she said, that's not part of what I do. So that shouldn't really count against her. Um, okay, so the biggest part of this trial is that Karen Reed drove into or ran over John O'Keefe and left him in the snow to unalive, right? Okay, well, the main part of that is she had to hit him, well, theoretically, with her car. I've talked about this before, but now the evidence is coming to light, and the evidence is in Karen's favor, actually. Because, okay, I'm going to put it out there. I am obviously a woman, but that means that sometimes I don't get everything about cars that a guy would understand. However, I do understand basic things. Okay, one of the basic things I understand is that a tail light has a red plastic covering that you see, right? And if it gets cracked or broken, then there's white underneath it, and the light would shine differently if it's broken. Well, here's the damning piece of evidence we had today. Um, okay, whenever, this is also something I just know, don't ask me how, but whenever they take in a car or something big for evidence, they have to load it on a tow truck and one of those car beds. Okay, well, somebody kind of messed up because they backed up the car and you can see that there's no visible damage to the tail light. So that totally negates their argument. Okay, this is huge. If you didn't think it was a cover up or, um, you know, before, then you would think it now. I mean, I would hope. And no, I'm not saying it because I always believe the defendant. I believe the facts. And I believe what I've heard before the trial even started, which is it looked like a cover up, corruption, something in that area from before the word go. So okay. So we moved on from Ashley Levalier to Christina Hanley. Um, she was okay as a witness. She was. She wasn't as nervous, but I think the judge is starting to get annoyed just on the surface because more than once she's told pretty much every witness besides guys to keep your voice up. And I mean, I understand it. But if you listen to the trial every day, you would understand the uh, volume and intention of her voice when she says, keep your voice up. It's not, could you please keep your voice up? It's, okay, keep your voice up. And if it persists, it's, okay, keep your voice up or we're going to have to turn the AC off. And it's like, wow, okay. So much for grace for witnesses, but I don't know. Okay. Then the last witness was Officer Buchanan. I'm gonna say Buchanan because the last name is spelled Bukhenik. The reason why I say that is because, well, that's the way it's spelled. But then also, it's a foreign last name, so sometimes they have letters that aren't pronounced in the name. So I'm gonna go with that. However, the officer was lying, uh, downright lying. Or even if, well, no, I believe he was lying. But I was saying, if I'm gonna give him a little grace, maybe he forgot some things. But the level at which he forgot things is astronomical. So I don't really believe it's just forgetting things, it's omitting facts or twisting facts. So yeah, I don't know. Okay. So tomorrow is a half day of court, and then Friday no court, and then Monday is hopefully the next full day of court. So I may or may not make a video tomorrow depending on the usefulness of the evidence presented. And if I don't do it tomorrow, I'll post the video on Friday for sure. But I just wanted to let you guys know what's up. So, bye guys.